Right, hey up guys. Try that again with sound. Rod tip's going. I don't know whether it's wind or weight. First cast and we're out. Down on wall. Just after that 29 or 28. That's 28. So we've come over down by the sluicey bit, which is over yonder. There's Alf. Yeah. So I'll roll the credits and then we're going to reel this in and bring in the biggest patch of weed you've ever seen, because I reckon that's all that's on it. Yeah, let's see what today brings, eh? Right, hopefully we're through the crashers now. Right, let's reel this in, see if there's anything on it. I reckon I can see a big clump of weed that's probably sat on my line, but we'll reel it in and find out, eh? I ain't gonna risk my neck. I ain't going down on that bladder rack down there. Somewhat like lads next to me, Lee next to me, he's risking his neck. I'm not that brave. Has it rain stopped? A little bit. I don't want to get my hair wet. Let's have a look. Oh, well, it wasn't stuck in mud like it normally is. It's heavy though. Yep. Oh, that's gone really heavy. This is going to be a pig to retrieve. There's the weed. Oh, and a fish. Weed and a fish. Can I land them both? I think I've thrown the fish. I think I've just thrown the fish. Nope, there it is. Might as well be. Better than no, though. I think it's been hanging out there for a while, to be honest. No, just one. It is a ting. It is a ting. And it's swallowed. Oh, it's taken the top hook. Second top hook. I think somebody nicked my forceps as well. I think somebody's nicked my forceps. Oh no, they're here. Oh, they're here. Because it's just at the back of its mouth. And I don't put my hand in a whiting's mouth. So I won't put my hand in a whiting's mouth. It's a fish. It's a fish. You won't get you won't get much bigger than that today. It's not cold enough yet for them. Not while these guys are still here. No, it's not cold enough yet for them. Right, turn the screen on. We haven't frozen. First chuck. First fish. I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to get it back. See you in a sec. No, they don't like it up them. Right. Well, I'll stick to my wraps then. I'll stick to my wraps. I was going to send a lug next, but I'll stick to my wrap for now. Just fishing one rod at the moment because I just wanted to see what it were like. What the conditions were like. But it took it on the top hook of a pennel. I'll leave that on for now. Slide another one on next to it. Hopefully find its bigger cousin. Because what would I'd like a cod. I'd like a cod. I don't think we're going to see a cod today. I don't think we're going to see a cod, but I'd like one. The cod just ain't showing yet, not in any numbers. But we're not fishing out fancy. Simple pulley with a pennel, 2/0 and a 1/0 hook. That wasn't far out. I'm going to go a bit further this time, hopefully. Oh, this coat's a bit restrictive. I'm only going about 40-50 yards, not going far at all. There is a fair bit of tow, but it's fine. It's fine. Weather's not great, as I'm sure you can see. But hey ho, right. I'm going to let that soak again for a little bit. Tell you what, do you a time lapse while I'm tidying up a bit. Hopefully that's clear enough for you to see me. So sit rep, 4 casts, 3 fish, and that's a fair size for a whiting, that is. That's easy, 34, 35 centimetres. So we'll get it sent back and we'll have a quick chat. So yeah, as you will have seen in the time lapse, I have set up the second rod, and that one's just getting shot maybe 20 yard out. It's really not going far at all. Don't need to be far out today. The fish are quite close in, especially these whiting. But the sit repies, technically, according to Alf, that's fish number 3 for me, because I lost one in the rocks just at my feet. But I don't class that one, so I'm saying 2. But that one were a nice size. At least it were a nice size for a whiting. Rain's really coming down now. Regretting not setting my bivvy up, but I can't be bothered now. It's a bit too late, to be honest. You're probably able to see it rain, because it's probably covered lens again. Yeah, we'll reshoot this. So this one's on the pennel, and this one's going at a bit of range. Once again, not massive distances, but a little bit. Oh, what's gone on here? What have we got here? I didn't spot that before I set it up. Right, we've got a bit of a knot. Deal with this. What we got? What has happened here? So yeah, one out at range, and then I've just sent a 2-hook clip down out, just with some smaller hooks on, literally just lobbed, maybe 20-30 yard out. I don't know how long I'm going to fish 2 baits for, because, or 2 rods. We'll see how much gear I lose in the snags at my feet. But I thought I'd send it for a little bit. So I'm just going to go off to the side here. Let's clean you off again. Let's go off to the side here somewhere. Hopefully I'll still be in frame and I'll do a cast. When I say this is going at range, it's not going at massive range, because the conditions are such that you're not able to get the range. But it's going out further than the short chuck. That's probably somewhere in the region of 40 to 50 yards. But like I say, not going for the distance particularly. We're at a relatively deep water end of the wall. And hopefully I'm going to end up having to get the bivvy out just to be able to film at this rate. Hopefully, dear me, any better. Yeah, anyway, hopefully be able to keep filming. We'll have to see. I might have to get the bivvy out. It's just not enough rocks really, not down here. I'd have to move my entire swim to be able to do some fishing, and the camera's frozen. I'll see you in a bit. There we go guys, number 3 or 4 depending if you count the one I lost at my feet. Hopefully you can hear me. The microphone's now tucked inside my jacket, so there we go. I'm going to get it back, and yeah, I'm going to stop showing the tings because getting them back, they're notorious for not going back. So, right, hey dear, nobody can say I'm a fair weather fisherman, can they? Right, so, God, the rod tips never stop. 4 landed, 2 lost at my feet so far today. Yeah, it's turning into a fisher chuck. Couple of decent sized whiting. So I'm probably going to keep you largely on time lapse now, because returning whiting, they don't like to be thrown. Not really. The big uns are a bit more hardy. The 2 big uns I've just had, they went back quite happy, but I'll be honest, the first 1 or 2 did belly up. But then I suppose nothing really goes to waste. The sea will reclaim it and it'll feed something. So I don't suppose it's really the end of the world. I just don't like to see it if it can be helped. Oh, there we go again. That was a good knock, that one actually. That was the first good knock I've had. I don't know if it will hopefully have shown up on camera on the red rod. That was the first good hard knock I've had so far this session. Yeah, it's still going, so yeah, we'll grab that one, I think. Yeah, we'll grab that. Although it's gone quiet now. Could have been lead bouncing. There is quite a considerable amount of tow out there. A considerable amount of tow. The water's moving, ripping through at a fair pace. I mean, it went completely clear for all of about 10 minutes. And then it whipped itself back up into the chocolate milkshake colour it normally is. Actually, it's probably closer to blown head gasket colour. But yeah, on the little Achios, the camera battery died. On the little Achios, I must have just had the smallest pin whiting. It were like goldfish size. Yeah, we're going to have a look at this red rod. It's getting some quite firm knocks on it. And there's a lot of birds out there now, so I'm hoping there's some bait fish out there as well. Thing is now, it's all getting very, very slippy. So if there's another ting on it, I'm going to unhook it down here. I need to go that side. And I'm just going to unhook and release down here. Let's walk this way a little bit. Now it dropped off. Oh. And then I've just snagged it. Well, whatever was on that dropped off. Yeah, it's going to need a fresh bait. Bugger stole my bait, or chewed my bait. There was definitely something on that, but I can't count that even towards the tally. Didn't see it at all, but there was definitely something on. I could feel it. Unless I could have just crossed lines. Move that one over. I think I'm going to have to put a bigger lead on that one. I'm going to put a 3 on it. And it's struggling in this tide. I'm going to need a blade to get the remainder of that off. God, this rain could bloody do one though. I don't mind fishing in the rain. It just makes filming a bit of a nightmare. and if it continues for too long, it'll make the water, you run the risk of it making the water fresh, or too fresh, although it doesn't seem to be bothering the whiting. I don't know if Alf's in there. Hooked myself. But yeah, what I was saying before the battery died earlier was I'll unhook whiting at the water now. So I'll stop bringing them up to show, unless it's something of, you know, particular merit that's worth looking at. And I'll just keep a tally. Alf seems to be struggling today. Don't know why. He's doing the same distance as me, same baits as me. Although his baits, I'll be honest, Alf, if you're watching this back, I said to you at the top of the session, you might want to look at shrinking your bait size a little bit. You are baiting pretty damn big. I'll tell you what, that piece of black can stay on there. It's full of slime, so it's evidently still oily. But they're loving all baits. I'm sending all, black lug squid wraps that you saw me make in an earlier video in the live. They're taking them. They're taking the straight lug. They seem to be not very picky today, don't they, whiting? I just wish I could get through them to something a bit bigger. Because the bigger fish will be there. They're just, the bellies are full, eating all these whiting. And whilst I'm not complaining of the fact that I'm catching fish, it would be nice. It's always nice to get the chance of something for the table. Oh yeah! This coat's too restrictive for me to do a big cast. Oh no, that wasn't too bad. Can live with that. Can live with that. Oh, let's have a look, see what time it is. See where we are in relation to tide. 12 o'clock. So we're 2 hours away from high tide. See if you're frozen or not. No, you aren't frozen, wow. We're 2 hours away from high tide. So we're still fishing the flood. It is always said that the wall is an ebb mark, not a flood mark. So, you know, to be 4, maybe 6 in, depending on how you look at it. At this point in the game, when it should be starting to pick up now. That's it, it's going already. There is a little bit of wind noise on the rods, but it's as soon as they hit the water. As soon as they hit the water, the tips are going. But I've had a couple of really good sized whiting. Some that if I ate whiting, I could have taken home. People keep saying to me they're good for fish cakes. But you see, being a Yorkshireman, oh, that's definitely something positive. Hey? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Alf's just saying wind's turned right round, and he's not wrong, it has. Oh, if you saw that on the black rod, on the Achios, we had a good firm tug. So what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to try is what I was saying about at the match. because it's gone quiet then, I'm just going to bring about a little bit of line in, just pop the lead a little bit, just move it, and see if it goes again. The problem it seems to be this year with these whiting is that they're picking. They're picking at it and not taking it. Most of my hookups, in fact, well, I'm yet to technically catch on the Fury this session, but most of my hookups on the Red Cinetic have been on the top hook of the pennel. So they ain't going for the bottom of the bait. They seem to be coming at it from either the side or from above. Which suggests actually a Wessex rig might be worth throwing out, because that'll put a hook in the water, and now the water's a bit deeper, it might be worth giving it a try. Like Alf's just said, the wind has just completely flipped. Literally like that, it's just completely flipped, and there's a very light breeze going in a northwesterly, whereas we were fishing in a southeasterly. I think so. No, we were fishing in a southwesterly, and it's now going northeasterly. And southwesterly, I think, is what they dub the poison wind, so I don't know. Yeah, the Achios is still going, so we'll check that in a minute. One thing I want to do is over there somewhere, I think where he's fishing is by where those trees are. I don't know, because I don't know that coast. But over there somewhere is Shane, the Holderness Cod Father. I think he might be there with Scott as well, fishing. And we said we'd give each other a wave. So let me make sure the camera's not frozen, and it hasn't. So, hey up Shane, how you doing? I have messaged you to see how you're doing, but you've not replied. Do go check out Hardcore Fisherman. Do go check out Holderness Cod Father. Do go check out Vern Sea Fishing and Levo as well. All the links to all their channels are in the description below this video. Please do remember to always click show more to get to the links. Yeah, let me check my phone, see if he's replied. We'll do it live if he has. No, oh, hang on, he might have done. I don't know what that symbol means. I think because it's yeah, no, he's not replied yet. Has he seen it? Not even seen it. It's delivered, but not seen. Right. The Achios is still twitching ever so slightly. I mean, you could almost fish today like a match. You could be doing 5-minute turnarounds on your rod, bringing in, rebaiting, resending. But I ain't fishing a match. I ain't practicing to fish a match. Although we're not hammering the bait as much as I would like. I might take the fresh lug down to Alf, tell him to give it a try. Fortunately, all the newspaper's wet through now, so I can't take it down in the newspaper. I just realised you're looking at nothing. Let's put you back up, rods. Is Alf in shot there? Alf's moved down. I think I must smell today. Is he in shot? He is, just about. But yeah, tell you what, before I go down, before I take him some luggies down, let's have a look at the Fury, see if it needs rebaiting, because there was definitely a couple of taps on it, and there's still a bit of movement, so I don't know if something's just sat on it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. I might switch this over to a pennel, to a pulley pennel. We'll give it another try, we'll rebait, rechuck, and we'll give it another try. Well, the red rod seems to have gone a little quiet, but then I don't always see the red rod. It's still a bit stiff. It's a bit stiff for these little fish to show on, really. So yeah, we'll rebait this. I might be riding the bait a bit high on the hook actually as well. I think I might want to sit the bait a bit lower. There's probably a lot of hook exposed and the bait's quite far up. So we'll rebait it, resend it, and I'll take some lug down 12. Right, not too sure how far we got before it froze before. But looks like the crabs. No, it weren't, what it? But it looks like crabs are here, unfortunately. Just landed one. I did bring it all the way in and show it to the camera, but that's yep. Oh, that's definitely something. The Wessex rigs that I don't know how to clip down just had a good knock on it, so let's have a look. I do think there is a lot of weed online, but that was a good knock. I can't feel anything. There's a fish on, so that's number 5. On the top, Alf's getting desperate, bless him. Ugh. I just caught him, didn't get it on film. I just caught him doing the hey fishy fishy dance. Oh, might have worked for me as well. Might have worked for me as well. Let's make sure he's on screen, eh? Little knock on the red rod. Little knock on the red rod. That's just wind noise. Keep getting some bait ready and get this other rod sent back out. Oh no. Honestly. Right, let's see if I can say my bit without the camera freezing up on me. So, I'll keep it brief. Crabs are in, tide's turned, wind's turned, it's gone flat calm. There's a load of gulls about, so I'm assuming somewhere out there's a load of bait fish. Flatties are in, whiting are in. Shane of Holderness Cod Fathers of it ways having the same experience as us, apart from he has had a cod, which would be nice, but I just don't think we're going to get through the whiting, unfortunately. It does seem like the bait of choice today is black and squid wraps. As soon as they hit the water, the rod starts to go. So I think I might even sack the lug off, to be honest. It's a bit of a shame. But since the tide has turned, the rods have definitely gone quieter. Rods have definitely gone quieter since the tide has turned. So yeah, we're not having much joy now. It's quieting down a bit, to say at least. I mean, rod tips are still going ballistic from the moment they hit the water, but we're not getting any takers. So I think big uns have gone. So I'm just tidying up a bit because my box and everything's a bit of a mess. I've just been to get another battery for the camera. Sometimes that seems to help. Since it hit water, red rod's been checking like mad. So we are going to check that one. So it's been checking since I sent it into the water, but I had to go get another battery, so I just left it. So let's have a look. It's still perfectly fine, still on top. We'll neaten the rig up, we'll resend it, we'll try and get a bit more distance on it. Oh, I smell that mackerel oil, that's for sure. Plenty of scent on that. Right, see if we can get a bit of distance on this one. That were better. That were better. Put that one out at a bit of distance with a bigger bait on. Hopefully that's holding now. Right, let's have a look at this because it's gone completely slack. What have I just been saying about the lug? I had 2 lug on here. I had a fish on both hooks. Okay, so what's that? I've lost track now. Number 7. 7 landed, at least 9 hooked. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, I was just criticising the lug, saying not had anything on it all day, and then I go and get a double shot. So, yeah, I think I'll keep sending the lug, to be perfectly honest. And I'll keep sending it. I bought it, so I'm going to bloody use it, I suppose. Probably due to me not being here, I never saw that line go. But like I said, probably due to me not actually... Ah, there it is. Yay. It is a bit. It's another hour. Right. Let's have a chat. If we've not frozen. I bet we've frozen. Have we frozen? No. Right. Not had a chat yet this session. So we'll have a bit of box time. See you in a sec. Rod tips are already going. They're already going. A lot of wind noise, and the blades are struggling to hold bottom. But we'll leave it. It's nothing positive yet. So, where are we at? Good session. Now the weather's cleared up, it's a nice day. I might have to check that red rod. A couple of good knocks on it then. Yeah, now weather's cleared up, it's actually a nice day. With what, 7 fish, could have been 8, could have been, actually 7 fish, could have been 10. Probably actually, if I brought in, you know, if I was doing quick bait changes and just bringing in regardless at sort of 5-10 minutes, probably could be a whole lot more. But I'm not. But I'm not. Yeah, both rods are definitely getting attention. There's definitely still fish out there. There's definitely still quite a lot of fish out there. The water's gone murky again, which is good. It's what the cod like. What else? What else can I say? What else can I say? Yeah. So yeah, we're down here between sort of 29 and the ramp. I've had a lot of camera freezes, so I apologise. There's probably a lot of fish that I've caught that are not going to make the video because there is no video of them, unfortunately. Oh, that's what I needed to say. I've set up a Facebook group. One Man and His Rod. And it, dear God, they just don't stop. So do request to join. At the moment it's set to private. That's probably likely to change. I do allow buying and selling going on there. I have put buying and selling pages on. And I do allow YouTube links, just not in mass, is all I'm asking. Because I don't want, there's a lot of YouTubers in that group, and I don't want the group just to be full of YouTube links. I don't share my videos, so I ask, if you have a particularly good session and you're dead proud of what happened, and do share it. But please don't share every single video you make. I will have to say that if you know them that do that, I will have to do something about it. Either squelch you or kick you, or, you know, we'll have a chat about it first. Another good firm knock. I didn't see which rod it was on though. But we're approximately an hour away from high tide, which is when this really should start fishing. Don't know how well it fishes on the ebb. It is always said that the Humber Wall is an ebb mark, and it does seem to be that it's on the ebb when the cod come, from recent catch reports. From the catch reports I've seen, the cod are, you know, people are saying, oh, this cod saved the blank, or, you know, this was the only fish of merit and it was caught at the end of the session. So we missed your dance again. Bloody camera's freezing left, right and friggin' centre. Last year you had your arse out, it might have got me in trouble, that.
Yeah, it won't.
But it seems to have worked for everybody but Alf. Just saying, I've got. Do you want to land one of these?
No. They're your fish. You're too idle to get off your ass.
Well, my rods, my reels, my rigs, my bait. So.
Well, there you go.
You know.
I don't want to be landing it. Oh, that's my fish.
Oh, there it goes. There's Luggy.
Yeah.
Luggy's going. See you in a bit. Oh, I'm going to have to bring him in. I'm going to have to bring him in. Hopefully we'll get the footage. Oh, I'm going to have to bring him in. Oh. So we'll start with this one. Thing is, apart from action on tips, reeling in, there's not there. You're not even getting what? No. Although that has gone heavy, I reckon this is crabs. Bloody hell. It's hard work, this one. It is a fish. Whether I can get it in, because I've just gone into weed or not. It's only a tiddler. Number 8 landed.
Number 9. I see 2 crabs. That's the fastest one.
No, we don't count crabs.
All right, then.
I think at this rate, we will do anyway. Well, you might not. This is where I should have 2 rigs ready, really. I'm lazy. I'm just lazy, I can't be bothered. Have a look at this one. Have you got a pulley pennel, Alf? I know you like your single hooks, but have you got a pulley pennel? Because mine's still all top hook. Well, something's swimming straight at me. Yep, there we go. Number 9. Hey? I'm cheating, am I? Ah, right, that's what it is. I'm fishing where fish are. But it does tend to help, though. Does tend to help. Does tend to help.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, you know, it's cheating, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, all right then.
You know, you should be.
I've also got my bait. I've also got bait on my hooks. Is that cheating?
That's definitely.
Is that definitely cheating? Is it?
Friggin' is.
Wessex.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, puts one in water. Keeps one in surf and puts one on bottom.
Oh, I would say it keeps it in water. No wonder I'm not fishing, mine's not in water.
You can have one if you want one. They're due for stripping down, mate, so they're only going to waste.
What?
The Wessex rigs.
Alright.
Right. Set up and back out. Knife out of pocket. Oh, it's going again already. Anyway. Anywho. It's, yeah, 9 landed. At least 12 hooked, but only 9 landed. I'm still very happy with that. I'd like to get some at the table. Let's see. Did I tell you? I gave you Shane's update, didn't I? Yeah, it's going again already. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got messages. Let's have a look. We've got Blaine. Oh, hopefully that's in video. Check out Shane's next video if you can. I'm not going to spoil surprise, but check it out. So yeah, I personally, I think the missus might have cursed Alf a little bit by saying he were out fishing me. Or he had a better fish than me, should I say? I think it's the missus' fault. She's cussed him. But he's going over to one of my Wessex, which is the one that I'm fishing close in. Both rigs are now fishing. Both rigs are now active. So rods are going again now. But nothing solid yet. Clearly just stuff having a sniff. I'll tell you what, since as we haven't frozen, let's get you some sort of real time of the rod tips, eh? Oh, see if I can get you a nice sort of real time shot of the rod tips and just how much they are shaking from the moment they hit the water. Sorry, I know I'm pissing about with camera and still talking. There we go, we've got rod tips in there. We must have the rod tips in there. The hell was that? Someone just went thrum, almost about 6 foot in front of Alf then. That's typical. I put the camera on the rod tips and they go quiet. How's the phone signal? Yeah, there we go, that were a good knock. Once again, that was on the Wessex. On the lug, on the Wessex. That was a real firm knock. We might have to have a look at that. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. See if it goes again. If it goes again, we'll reel that one in. So I'm alright standing behind it, aren't I? Can't bloody see if it goes if I'm stuck behind it. Yeah, it's still going. Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, there's something on it. I I think. Yep. Little tiddler. So that's number 10. Yep. 10 landed. All sorts. Al says I'm cheating, I'm fishing where fish are. No mate, close in. What on earth has this fish done? There we go. If that were 30 yard, I'd be surprised. If that were 30 yard, I'd be surprised. Come down, see Lee. Let's go see Lee. You guys can watch me rod tips for a bit. you want to see my distance on that Wessex, if you want to see how far I'm sending that rig, about that far. That is close in. I'm not even, that's all rod that. That's all rod that, I'm putting no in it. Now, I'm not crabbing. Right. No, that was Wessex. Oh, that your pulley? That my pulley? You'll be buying rigs off me next, won't you? Right, let's get this one. Nah, nothing on it. Almost took myself out like. Almost sent a lead skyrocketing into my face. That's an untangle and resend, I think, is this one. Keep it a bit further in, I think. This is a bit of a, there's a little bit of a mess. Something might have had a sniff at it. I don't think they have though. I think it's, ow, caught up on itself. Hopefully you guys are still on rod tips and it's not frozen. Camera will be running short. Battery will be running low now. Where are we? Where are we at? Yeah, battery's going to be running low. I'm going to have to go get another battery again. Right, that one's been pulled off to the left, so. And it's got slack. Oh, I said I was going to keep that close in, didn't I? Oh well. Well, that just caught something. I said I was going to keep that close in and then launched it. Yeah, well, yeah. I'll have to tighten that line anyway. Okay, job's a good one. There we go, set back out. Right, I'm gonna have to give camera a rest, guys, because I'm running low on batteries, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, so just baiting back up. Just put back fish number 12, but as per bloody usual, camera froze. So I don't think you've got it. I don't think I've got it on film. So we'll send this one, and then it's time for me to change the bait on the red rod. The grid's gone quiet now. You want what? Yeah. No wonder I'm struggling to get the worm on. I'm baiting needle wrong way around. So, camera's going to shut off because battery's low. I'm not sure if I've got any more charged batteries. So I'm just going to take this opportunity just to quickly say, please like, share and subscribe if you've enjoyed this so far. I've got no idea what the video actually is going to be like because of camera problems. Hopefully they'll be rectified soon, because I'll be getting a new memory card soon. Hopefully, from what I have researched, that should hopefully fix some of the issues that I'm having. In the Facebook page I've made, I will do a post about the hoodies, because a lot of people, when I've mentioned them, have said they want one. So I shall put that post up. I've been kind of hanging on to it really, because I wasn't sure how much interest we were going to have. But a lot of people have said they're interested, so I will get round to doing it. Yeah. 12 fish. It's unheard of for me, that is. This Wessex rig with lug on has started working. Oh, now that is close in, but we'll leave it. I've only sent that about 10 yards, but we'll leave it. We'll do a rapid change on that one. We'll see if there's anything at my feet, eh? We'll see if there's anything at my feet. We're still recording, the battery's not shut off yet. Alright, we'll bring red one in then, see if battery lasts long enough. I don't think there's anything on this, it's been quiet. But the bait is a little old now, probably a little washed out. Feels heavy. Feels heavy, but then when they've felt heavy, they've then gone blanked as I've been getting them close in. So we'll give it a little bit of a workout, and hopefully if there's something on it's properly hooked. Oh yeah, number 13. Do you know, every time I get down here, number 13. Get this one up and get it back. Calm down. There we go. That's a fair size, that. It is a nice one, that. That was at range and it's been out there a while. I let that one soak a lot longer, really. I was just bringing it, and I've not seen it go, but I could have been videoing. But yeah, I didn't see it go. Knife again. And then I'll take a wander up and see if we've got another charged battery. Because silly me, the first one that ran out of charge, I forgot to put it straight on charge. But yeah, proper ting fest. Proper ting fest. 13. Alf's had 2 so far. So just a proper ting fest. But I'm not complaining. It's still made for a good day's fishing. So no complaints from a me. Nope. I look where I'm going. Yep. That's what I am doing, trying to. No. Let's resend this. It's only about 10 yard out. It wasn't even off the shock leader. Or it was hardly off the shock leader. Crabbies. Another crab. Another crab. Oh, there it goes. There we go, look. Crab. But that were only close in. Bloody hell, it's almost getting me. We'll get it thrown back. Oh, and there's a fish here. And there's a fish here. Does this count as a catch? What, and don't get pissed wet through? But it's still kicking. Yeah, we're still breathing, still kicking. So technically that's number 14. Crab carcass. Yeah, there we go. Swam off this time in right direction. So I've literally, there's that many tings out there, I've just picked one up. So I'm going to count that as number 14. Right, rebaited, resent. I'm going to go get a new battery. I'll see you in a bit. Because you are going to turn off any second. So yeah, I'll put a tally along the bottom. The camera just froze. I'm going to save this bit of battery power for if I catch anything of merit, any cod or anything that's basically not a whiting. So hopefully I'll see you again. If not, once again, please like, share and subscribe. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Do go check out the new Facebook page. It is a community. It's not a local community, it's a worldwide community. So all things being equal, hopefully I'll see you again before this video finishes. If not, little tally along the bottom will tell you how I did. Yeah, and I'll try and take some photos of all the tings, because that's all it is, it's a ting fest. I'll see you in a bit. Quick goodbye. I've already said once that we're calling it a day. This is it now. Last cast. It's out. 16 all told. 16 whiting so far. There might be a last one, I don't know. Yeah, 16, 3 dropped, 5 crabs. Been an eventful session. So that's That's all that, and we've been fishing for 5 hours. So 5 hours we've been fishing for. Yeah, 5 hours we've been fishing for, and yeah, happy days. Really good session. I hope I caught some of it on camera, because honestly, the camera's doing me head in. So much so that I've just ordered a new memory card on the credit card. Don't tell the missus. Although she'll know, because it'll come tomorrow. I'm going to pack the camera down, get it put away. The box is all nice and tidy, so all I've got to do is pack the rod down. I am exhausted. The main drawback of fishing up wall is the fact that it's so relentless on your body, walking up and down on the stone. And regular viewers will know that I rarely sit down. I pretty much walk up and down constantly. So, yeah, shutting the camera down, packing that away up at the car. Alf's on his last cast. There's some having a sniff at mine, but it can stay sniffing. Just in case the camera shut down, it can stay sniffing. Tight line, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.